Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, I hope you're doing well. Today you join me in my new car, I guess. Eagle-eyed viewers who are regular to the channel might recognise the interior because it's not new in my world. It has been on the channel before and it's something that I've had in stock for a few months. But I've now decided that I'm going to make this car my own. It's a car that I've wanted to have for a long time, but I've never really been able to justify it to myself owning one of these. Owning it for a bit of stock to sell it is one thing, but owning one for myself is another, I guess. And for me personally, someone who kind of wants to sell everything and be very practical and not too self-indulgent, quite work orientated, it's a bit of a struggle to try and convince yourself that, you know, you should be able to enjoy the fruits of your labour, I guess. So I thought, while it was sat there on the forecourt staring at me every day as I walked past it, and I'd had no serious buyers for it, I thought, I want that car. I'm a serious buyer. I can't believe no one's bought it for that price. Never mind the price that I actually bought it for in the first place. I think it's a great car, and I also know that I can make it an awful lot better as well, at least in my opinion. And what this car is a Porsche 911 Carrera S. This is a two-wheel drive, 3.8, flat 6, producing 350 horsepower. This one's a Tiptronic, so it's the automatic, the one that predates the PDK gearbox, that is the one you really want to have. But I'm still quite a fan of these gearboxes. I'm a fan of automatic gearboxes on the whole. These aren't as snappy as the PDKs, but once you're used to it, it's a bit like a Mercedes W204 gearbox. They're slightly slow and sluggish, but once you get to know them and can preamp them, they're actually really enjoyable to use. Now, as much as I love this car, the drive, the performance, the noise, I see some improvements in its future, all around really, visually I suppose. A lot of things just to make this car feel a little bit more special and kind of drag it into the 21st century, I guess. This steering wheel with a triangular setup airbag just feels so dated. The PCM, Porsche control module I think it is, the sat-nav etc, again feels really dated. And the all-black leather interior just feels a bit bland, really. The wheels on this are 19-inch Porsche lobster claw wheels, which I do actually really like the look of. And in fact, the ones that are on here I recently had refurbished. But I think we can do something a little bit better in the wheel department. And I think we can make the fitment a little bit better as well. Make those wheels fit the arches a bit better and give it a bit more presence. So my plan is to fit some new wheels. I've actually already bought some and I'm sending them off to be refurbished. Better fitment with those wheels. I want to do something with the interior, whether that's re-stitching the centres of these 997 seats, something with a little bit of splash of red, I think, just minor accents. I want to do something with this steering wheel. Whatever we do, I think Alcantara, and a little option maybe to get rid of this horrible triangle airbag. On top of that, the infotainment system needs to be replaced, so we'll get a double-din head unit in there that's got Apple iPlay, all that sort of stuff, again to make this car feel more modern and up to doing some road trips. Then the last real modification that I can think of currently I wish to do is to the exhaust. Now, I don't want to change too much on the exhaust because I think it already sounds incredible, and I certainly don't want it to be too much louder, but maybe just some tips. The ones that are on there are looking pretty knackered, and I quite like the idea of some carbon fibre Akrapovic style tips on there. I don't know whether I'll go to someone like a little exhaust shop, like I know like Titan Exhausts have that done, or whether I can get something myself and weld it up, because I'm not too bad of a TIG welder myself, so I could weld up something stainless to go on there if I can find the right component parts. Other than that, there are some minor things I need to do on this as well. It's got a bit of a power steering fluid leak, so I need to sort that. I'm not sure if it's the steering rack or if it's a hose on the steering rack. Either way, I think a steering rack for one of these second-hand is about 200 quid, so it's not the end of the world. A warning light has just flashed up telling me that it needs brake pads checking, or it's worn through a brake pad sensor. So we need to look at changing the brake pads. I know I've checked the discs on this because it's got really nice drilled and grooved discs and they look okay. So fingers crossed it's just the pads. And it's also telling me that it's due a service. Now, I know this has been well looked after and it's got good service history. But it may be due a service on time. So we may as well get that done as well. Make sure we're putting some really good oil in there. These Porsches can be quite fussy about the oil they want or they run best on. I think Miller's, an American oil, is meant to be one of the better ones. So we will get that done. Nice little project over the winter, I think, and then come spring, summer, it's going to be, in my opinion, and I hope, looking awesome. And ready to perhaps even go to some car meets, things like that, get out and see some other people's cars. So if you like Porsches, you've enjoyed the video, you want to see what happens next with this car, please do subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.